Well, hello, my friends. It's Kevin. Today is Friday, the 2nd of July, 2021. I'm happy to be here. I missed you all yesterday. Can't remember what I got into, but I do have a message, and I'm going to use yesterday's message, and we'll read the first couple of days from Melody Beatty's book. So let's get right to the card. So yesterday I pulled up the forgiveness and understanding, and you'll remember I was talking the day before about a learning experience and how everything that we have gotten done up to this point has been a learning experience, that we've got to take even the hard knocks, even the parts of our lives that are not going so well, and find a way that there was a nugget in it that brought us to the next step. Oftentimes we're here as spirits having a human experience. I believe you can choose to believe what you believe, but there have been way too many evidence in my own life of where spirit has taken over, and I've seen, witnessed, listened to words or messages or information that comes to me. And I firmly believe that that same energy is available for each and every human being that comes into this realm or this existence to work together to make something big and incredible happen. So yesterday's card, which I never got to, which I pulled up, was forgiveness and understanding. I had been dealing with some issues along with, I think I shared, where I'm renting wasn't going quite the way I thought they were going. And I needed to take a step back. I needed to take a step back and take an evaluation of where did this go wrong. And right there in that saying, right there in that statement came the clarity, the truth, which comes from spirit. There wasn't anything wrong. There wasn't anything that I did wrong. There wasn't anything that was going wrong. It was simply that the space had outgrown, I myself was outgrowing the space that was available. Remember, I told you I went into this space wide open thinking that there were going to be it was going to be for the better. And then obviously, with anything brand new, if you've bought a brand new car, if you've bought a brand new house, if you've built something from the ground up, there are always bumps in the road, things that fall off, things that don't quite happen right, cracks. Something isn't quite the way we either expected it to be or wanted it to be. In the forgiveness and understanding, I learned where this energy is needed. It's a correction to what the human vision is. So the human experience is one of ego, one of choice, one of learning to navigate the desires over what's really needed and what we want. And we have the choice of all of that. When situations begin to feel heavy, and it weighs on the heart, we feel very bogged down, which I was feeling. The card appears, the angels are guiding and inviting that energy, that heaviness, that to be released. It isn't that we're asking to accept someone else's bad behavior, nonsense, lack of caring, but to let the feeling, that heaviness, to let that go. To realize that it's in that feeling, that heaviness, that lives within us. What I had to get was, I don't deserve to have the past issues getting in the way of progressing forward. It's not really so much about understanding why others have committed certain acts or things have not gone quite right. or even if it is the fact that we've been blaming ourselves for, which I did, for making bad decisions. We're always going to do our best in any situation. It's not always going to turn out the way we thought it would or should. But there's more to life. There's a greater capacity to living, to make choices from a space of love and understanding and peace. When we're dancing with the energies of forgiveness, understanding, peace, when we're letting go of the irk and the angst, we're on the verge of something huge happening. So it isn't the time to get weighed down by the past, but to sail on past and move through it. And on that note, I think I'm done with those. Yes. Drop what you don't like, what you don't want. Drop the anxieties, drop the mental blah, 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 drop all of it. Let that go. Because to keep on doing this, to keep on juggling that dung, just keeps it juggling, keeps it going. Know that stuff, the learning part is to understand it, to understand forgiveness, move on. Forgiveness is for us. Forgiveness is for us to be able to release and let go. Sometimes it takes a while. There's this little niggly part that ego wants to keep safe and to keep secure and to keep that going. Understanding that we learn to moan from other people. We learn to moan and complain from other people. We hear it, we see it, and oftentimes our subconscious is realizing that complainers, screamers, what I like to call the 20% of people, places, situations that cause 80% of the mayhem, seem to get attention, seem to get what they want, seem to have an issue. So you can say, okay, 3 times I've asked, not been responded to, let me move on. And move on you do, and go on down the highway. Know that something great is happening if you do that. Truly, truly, truly. Truly, truly, truly. Right, let's get to Melody Beatty, and then we'll do our daily spiritual protection. Start with July 1st. Embrace each cycle of your life. It took me a long time to accept wearing glasses. I am still surprised when I need my spectacles to read a menu or scan the telephone directory. Sometimes I look in the mirror expecting to see the body, the face of my youth, because I remember her. She's still in me. Now I'm learning to welcome aging, as each decade of life brings its own new challenges, joys, sorrows, and teachings. I'm learning to trust the lessons of each cycle of my life. I don't fear aging, for I know that it's as much and as important as part of life as my youth. My mother just had her 70th birthday. The woman at the lodge told me my sister and I asked her what she wanted. She wanted a wetsuit for diving because water skiing had strained her back. What does getting older mean to you? Young and old, all part of the same. Each moment is a moment of life. Your life. Each cycle has its lessons. Dig out your glasses if you must, but laugh when you do it. And remember to make each moment count. Oh, I love that. I also like this one, the next one, which is for today, July 2nd, 2021. What would make you happy? Why don't you make yourself happy? Did someone tell you you couldn't be happy? Couldn't let life help you out? It doesn't matter who told you you couldn't have what you wanted. What matters is you're still telling yourself that now. Yes, there are many situations in life in which we need to go without. Do what needs to be done. Get the job done. There are times when a particular purpose is serving by depriving ourselves. But these are also situations, many more than we think, in which we can have what we want. Oh, wait. But there are many more situations, many more than we think, in which we can have what we want. That's better. There are moments when what we want matters. Look into your heart. Ask yourself what you want. What would feel good? What would bring you joy? Is anything to be gained by depriving yourself a while longer? Get creative, look around. While some ways you could give up, what could you do to create your life more to your liking? Giving yourself what you want isn't selfish. It teaches others they can have more of what they want from life too. Use your imagination, set yourself free, and let yourself see the picture. Oh, I've been doing that more and more and more, which is why I love how the forgiveness, understanding, and the learning experience cards popped up for me personally this week, as a way to. I want to read something from this too. Maudie and Gail, let's open up the page to where it is. Forgiveness is necessary to free ourselves. You can't really make this up. I just randomly there you go. I just randomly open this page. Picture of a lake with trees, probably early fall. Forgiveness is necessary to free ourselves. And I got the forgiveness and understanding card. Talked about going after what you want and stop sitting in what you don't want, and stop sitting in the angst of not getting what you want. I mean, really, it's all the same, right? And then looking at aging. I don't think anybody wants to get to the end of their life, this life, the one that we're in, because it goes on. There's another one coming. Truly, there's another one coming. It would be really inappropriate to show up at somebody's wake or funeral applauding with wolf whistles, clapping, and if somebody has just lost somebody, I'm not being disrespectful, I'm just saying it would be inappropriate for somebody to do this and do all this applauding, knowing that those souls that have left those bodies have graduated. They've graduated that particular human experience and they've gone on to nirvana. They've gone on to something amazing. They've gone on to something unbelievably fantastic. It's inappropriate to show up to relatives that are grieving, that are sad, that are stuck in the loss and be like, don't be so upset. Don't be so... It's okay. It's fine. They're perfectly okay on the other side. I once was told off for doing that. Told off means chastised for being so glib about death, so glib about people leaving. Well, now I'm finding there's lots of people doing it. Whoosh, they're gone. Lots of people going. And there's lots of sadness. Some I think is real, and it's what do you do? There's somebody left behind. Especially if there's someone who is truly dependent upon another person for their existence and that other person's left, they're gone, done. Trust me. Well, you don't have to trust me, but take it from me, I suppose. I don't know what to say there, because I mean, it's like when someone says trust me, I'm thinking, oh, really? You've got to show me how to trust you. That's not a given. The spirit world speaks and talks to those of us that are open to those messages. I have not yet once heard a message from a past relative that's on the other side that is not full of love, full of encouragement, full of happiness, full of joy, full of all of those beautiful, wonderful things. And I'm happy to present those messages. I'm happy to relay those messages to those who are still here. But I find sometimes the folks that are still here are stuck in the wanting to know why, wanting to know what happened, wanting to know how it happened, wanting to know if they were hurt. I get that. That part I get. If you're suffering, somebody, well, let's just take, for example, the folks who were buried in the rubble in Miami recently. There are reports coming out that some people cried out for help. This is when spirit world angels, your guardian angel, comes down and sits with you, as they did me and my relatives that are on the other side, and my friends sat with me in a hospital room vigil, and there was still a choice. There was a choice to go or to leave. Now, I don't know about those folks that were trapped under all of that debris. I can't imagine what that would be like to survive it. But there was perhaps a time when their soul had already left, had already gone, had already moved to the other part. There's a story in the Bible, if you follow Christian scripts, where Mary Magdalene went to the grave of Jesus and his spirit appeared before her to say he was okay. He was no longer suffering from the wounds that he had on his hands and feet, being tied to that cross, bleeding to death. That he was okay, that his spirit, his soul had gone. I don't know if it's true, but there are reports. She looked at the hands and the feet and she saw that Jesus had left. He'd gone into spirit. He'd gone home, left up into the world. And this all ties into forgiveness and understanding. Let go of the shackles of guilt, the shackles of shame, the shackles of not working, the moaning, the dripping, the complaining about. Let go of it, let go of it, let go of it, let go of it, let go of it. Because holding on to it becomes something physical. It becomes a burden. It weighs down. The reality of weighing down, if you want to be spiritual, if you want to follow a spiritual path, and the spirit world is rising up, the vibration is including, we are getting closer and closer and closer to that connection with spirit, because we're lifting our vibrations up to it. The kindness, the love, the understanding is all coming. There are those that want to anchor it down into the moaning and the dripping and the groaning and the terribleness of it, and the anger on the roads where they're trying to run you off the road because you're not going fast enough. Let go of all of that. There is peace and there's love up in here. And right now we're going to get to our daily spiritual practice. So bring your feet flat to the floor, bring your palms up. Actually, yes, let's just do that. Big breath in. Let it all go. Another one, big breath in. Release out what doesn't need to be here. And bring your mind's eye to the soles of your feet. Press them into the floor where you feel your thighs or you feel the rest of your body anchoring in. And we'll just do a lovely little prayer of protection. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for releasing the binds that tie us to people, places, situations and stories that we no longer want, we no longer need, and no longer serve our purpose. And thank you, Archangel Metatron and your angels of sacred geometry, for clearing the energetic space around me. Thank you for removing all lower vibrational energies, stagnancies, and blockages that stand in our way of love. I welcome your energy to transmute and transform this energy so I can go forward with love of the source. Bring your left hand to your belly, your right hand to your heart. And then begin to see this beautiful white light, your eternal flame, the eternal part of you that's been with you forever. The cave of your heart where the flame is. The flame is being fueled by source energy, by God energy, by universal energy, and carried like a torch to you from source with your guardian angel around you. Thank you, angels, for reminding me of your presence and for revealing to me what I need to know. I'm willing to listen, I'm willing to receive. So it is, and so shall it be. Bring both hands up to your heart, right over left. Into your heart you breathe all of this love, all of this light. You are from the love, you are from the light, you are from the joy, you are from the peace. Let that feeling wash down into the soles of your feet, nurtured by the love, care, grounding of the Mother Earth. And see that light pouring from your heart space over your belly, pouring down from your belly into your butt, from your butt around your genitals into your pelvic region, your hip bones, go into your thighs, your outer thighs, inner thighs, knees, shins, ankles, the tops of your feet, the soles of your feet, in every single one of your 10 toes. Feel this white light energy being replenished by source energy, running down through your lower chakras. Turn on your smile, turn on your gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, angels. Thank you for the life force that works within me. Thank you for the life force that works beyond me. Now lift your heart, the golden light of your heart up into your ribs in your heart space, into your lungs. And from your lungs up into your throat, your collarbone, down both arms, into both elbows, forearms and wrists. Let this light just pour and cleanse out through every single one of your fingers. Move this loving light up through your throat. May you be blessed with perfect speech. May everything you say be well of love and perfection. Move up into your jaw, your lips, your teeth, into your nasal cavities, your nose, the tip of your nose, back behind, into your ear cavity, your inner ear. May you be blessed with insight and hearing from the divine and from the beyond. Move up to the tops of your hair, the sides of your head, into your cranium, your eye sockets, eyelids and eyebrows. Every single one of your eyebrows, including the roots, may they be blessed. Up through the crown of your head, the top of your head, and way up beyond your soul star and the stellar gateway. Father Sky, thank you, thank you, thank you. Source energy, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Then you affirm, I am the keeper of my mind and my body. Wherever love is flowing, fear is a stranger, and love is flowing right here. Give yourself a nice tap on your heart. And so it is. And for a few moments, let this gratitude for life, this gratitude for a human experience, this gratitude for the blessing of this day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Angels, thank you for guiding me forward. Thank you for revealing to me who you are. Thank you for sharing what I need to know, bringing to me what I need to know. I am willing to listen and to receive. And so it is, and so shall it be. With that gratitude, bring your hands to heart center. Acknowledge that you are taking your place in the world. This is your daily spiritual practice. Lift your thumb knuckles to your third eye center, and together we bow and say namaste. There you go. That was it. Daily spiritual practice. Listen, thanks everyone. Have a great Friday. I'll see you soon. Bye.